here sliced up. I've got six medium onion size here, which I've sliced up. I have 2.5 Scott bonnet chilies, which I've chopped up. I have tin prawns here. I have fresh thyme and fresh rosemaries. I've also got my seasoning cubes in here. I have a bowl here of just blended garlic and ginger. We have 4 cans of tomatoes. We've got oil. I'm using olive oil. And we have 6 cups of basmati rice. Okay, and this is the size of the cup that I use to measure my rice. Okay, so now we're just going to heat up our oil in our pan. Okay, so now that oil is heated up, we're going to fry off our prawns in the oil. Giving off lovely aroma here. So now we're just going to add this into our bowl. Okay, so I'm going to add in my chopped chilies in here, Scott bonnet. Now I'm going to add in my blended ginger and garlic. And then I'm just going to go in with our onions. Okay, and then just stir that together. And obviously because we've added blended things in the oil, it's cooled it down. So now we're just going to give it time for it to heat back up the oil and just cook. And I'm going to give it 5 minutes and check on it. 5 to 7 minutes. This is how our mixture is looking. Smells lovely. Okay, so now I'm just going to add in our chopped tomatoes at this point. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Okay, so now I'm going in with my rosemary and a sprig of thyme. So I'm just going to cover this and give it time to really just cook down. We'll obviously be checking on that every 5 minutes because you don't want your stew to burn at the bottom. So as you can see, our stew is cooking very nicely and lovely. I would typically cook my jollof rice stew between 40 minutes to an hour before I will add my rice to it, just so that it cooks very well and you're basically frying the stew. In Ghana, because they would say echu for so yeah, as you can see, there's oil starting to form on top, so our stew is cooked really, but I want to fry it a bit more. I'm going to cook this further for 20 minutes on medium heat. Okay, so this is after 20 minutes, further 20 minutes of cooking. As you can see, the amount of oil on top, lovely. So at this point, I'm happy with the way my stew is cooked. Now I'm going to go in with 10 seasoning cubes. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with our prawns that we cooked earlier. Drain everything in there. And just stir all of that inside. Oh, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to taste for seasoning. That is lovely. Now I've already washed my rice, so I'm just going to add that in there. Remember, it's 6 cups of rice to 4 cans of tomato ratio. Okay, so now we're just going to stir everything in here. You just want to stir till all the rice is coated in the sauce. I'm just going to add a dash of water in here. To be honest, this is enough water because basmati does not really require a lot of water. It just needs enough and steam to cook it. So I'm still going to taste for the seasoning level. Okay, so I'm just gonna add just a tablespoon of salt in here to bind up all the flavors. Okay, and we're just gonna mix it all together. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cover my pan and just allow it to cook. Okay, so after 15 minutes, this is how our rice is looking. Just gonna stir it. After another 15 minutes, our rice cooking lovely. Our rice is almost cooked. There is still some bits of grains in there. Get the cooked ones at the top and the ones that are not cooked at the bottom, and then just let the steam do its job. As you can see, there's some grains in there, but that's nothing to worry about because eventually that will all cook anyway. So isn't it looking wonderful already? Looking lovely already, isn't it? I think it is anyway. Look at how big and juicy the prawns are looking in the jollof rice. Oh, lovely. I'm really resisting myself from not eating all this prawns and the rice. So please try and resist the temptation. At least let your jollof rice be cooked and let some prawns still be in there. Okay, guys? I cannot wait to enjoy this. My middle name is Enjoyment Madame, as my friend gave me the name. So on this channel we create things for enjoyment. Enjoyment. Okay, we're just gonna cover. And let the steam carry on cooking our rice, or the bits that are not cooked. Okay, so after further 20 minutes, our rice is cooked. As you can see, all the bits that was not cooked before has been cooked by the steamed. Because you're cooking a lot more rice in a bigger pot, it does take longer to cook than the average time. So overall, your cooking time is 2 hours for this pot of jollof rice. It just tastes like jollof rice from back home. Yeah, so this is our jollof rice finished product. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Absolutely lovely. Right, until I come your way next time again with something yummy. See ya.